Hello, welcome to HSPLS Create. My name is Nick, and I'm a librarian with the Hawaii State Public Library System. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a mini pom-pom. For this project, you will only need 3 things: yarn, scissors, and your fingers. If you have little ones working on this project, it will be better to use safety scissors, like this one here. First, you want to decide how big you want the pom-pom to be. You can use 2 or 3 fingers. Next, take the yarn and begin wrapping it around your fingers. Try to wrap it as evenly as possible. The thicker it is, the better the pom-pom will look. Also, make sure to not wrap it too tight because it will make the following step much harder to do. Once you're satisfied with how thick it is, cut the yarn. Now that we've finished wrapping, we need to tie the yarn in half. This next part is a little tricky, so if you're having trouble with it, ask someone for a little help. We're going to cut a string of yarn about 6 inches in length and use it to tie the yarn on our fingers. I found it easier to have my palm face down like this. Next, we are going to take our string and put it in between our fingers. Now use your scissors to push the string through. If your scissors are really sharp, you can use safety scissors instead. Now that the string is through, take the top part of the string and bring it over to your palm. Next, we're going to tie a double knot, but first, we have to make sure that we are tying as close to the middle as possible. So let's make our first knot. Make it tight, but also loose enough that you can still wiggle it. Take the wrap yarn off your finger and adjust. Once it's close to the middle, we're going to tighten the first knot. Then tie the second knot. We've tied our knot, and as you can see, we have these little loops. We're going to be cutting all the loops, but be careful and make sure you don't cut the knot. First, choose a side, and slide the scissor into the first loop, and begin cutting. Do the same for the other side as well. Don't worry if you miss some, you can always cut them when we begin to trim the pom-pom. What I like to do for this next part is to first flatten the pom-pom the opposite way of the knot. Next, you trim the edges. After going around once, flatten the pom-pom to a different side and trim again. You'll want to keep repeating this step until the pom-pom looks fluffy. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more HSPLS creates.